Okay, finally, the time run out. We got this. So we are 30 people in the session for now. Hopefully, the rest will join us as the session moves forward. Welcome again, everyone. Can you all hear me? Can you just please react so I can see if everything is well? Can you hear my? All is good. All right, I see your hands. I see the chat. Wonderful. So, again, welcome to this session. This is AI in Sales and Marketing. I will be your trainer for the day. My name is Michel Asmar. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I've been in this field for almost 8 years now. I'm an expert in AI, expert in DevOps, expert in Power Platform. I currently teach 37 different Microsoft courses, and I'm a Tier 1 Microsoft certified trainer, which means I'm specialized in giving trainings for people who want to take exam certifications. You see, and today's webinar is very interesting. We're going to be elaborating more some of the AI ideas, especially in the sales and marketing fields. So I'm going to share with you on the chat my LinkedIn profile. In case you're on LinkedIn, go ahead, don't hesitate, click on the link and connect with me. This way, if you have any questions regarding to the session about AI, about the use of AI, or about anything else that I can help you with, really, please don't hesitate. Just send me a message. I'll be more than happy to reply to you and help you out later on. All right. Um, Very happy to be here with you today as well. We have with us our chat moderators who are going to help us during the session to answer your questions in case there is any. So please, let's use the Q&A section to to ask our questions uh, whenever we have some. All right. So as you can see, we are a lot of people in the session. So maybe it will take some time to get your answered basically, but so just be patient, and of course all the questions will be answered respectively. All right, so with that out of the way, we've done with the introduction and so. Let's see again. Do we have some energy in the room, my friends? I cannot start if you are still sleeping. Let me see. Show me some thumbs ups. Send me some messages in the chat. Everything is good from your side. You're all awake. Do we have some energy? Are you ready to start our session? Boom, boom, boom. All right. That's that. I like it. Nice. Great, much better. So, guys, you energize me. You are the ones that make the session great, not the trainer. So, of course, the trainer has a big part, but you are the real deal. Let's go ahead and start by tackling AI in sales. All right. In this section here, we're going to be talking about some topics, AI powered sales. We're going to be looking into customer insights and personalizations, forecasting and productivity with Copilot, sales automation and optimizations as well. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you, I'm also an AI technical sales certified and AI business sales certified. So, yeah, that's exactly why I'm the one giving this session. So, I'm gonna have a wonderful session, guys. Basically, artificial intelligence is transforming sales now by providing some powerful tools for customer insights, for personalization, for forecasting and automation. You see, uh, this session will highlight how AI, including Copilot, enhances the productivity, and streamlines the sale processes for greater efficiency and success. Let's start looking at AI-powered sales. Okay, basically, in this session, we're gonna look and understand what AI means in the sales context. Okay, how the AI technologies they can help process automating tasks, providing insights, and so on. How to identify some areas of the sales pipeline where the AI is applied. Uh, we can recognize some key AI tools and platforms used in sales, and I'm gonna begin with assessing some opportunities that you can work with. So, in order to have an engaging session, make it a bit interactive also and energetic, I have prepared a short video for you guys to look to see. This way, you can hear something as other than my voice for the hours. So you're gonna see this one is very interesting. You're gonna see how AI Microsoft Copilot for Sales has transformed selling. Let's go. So here was a quick teaser, if you want, about what we're going to be looking, what we're going to be seeing. Uh, what's better than seeing that the message that says order confirmed, let's purchase, right? These salespeople, we love when we get this confirmation from the client. Yes, we nailed the sale. Everything is good. So AI is gonna help us achieve this in much easier ways. So AI in sales, guys, it refers to the use of the different tools and models to support the sales professionals in decision making. All right. And they help them in the outreach, they help them lead, they help them nurture, forecast, and also with the closing, even perhaps. So it's not just CRM automation. You see, it includes some predictive insights, some language generation. You can do, I don't know, like voice transcription, opportunity scoring, everything that you can imagine. Of course, it can be done with the help of today's technology. All right. Of course, it doesn't replace salespeople, so don't worry. AI is not here to come and take your job, guys. So I heard this a lot of times from non-technical people. You see, maybe people that are not developers or directly working with AI. And they tell me, "More Michelle, AI is going to take our jobs. We're scared of it, and so on." I really believe it. I tell them, no, don't worry. AI is here to help you keep your job. It's not here to take your job. But then I pause. You see, when I say this, I pause and I tell them, but someone who knows AI might come and take your job, actually. So that's why it's important to know now about AI in this era, to know how to work with it, how we can benefit from this, so we can maximize our work and productivity and keep track of everything that's going on. All right, we're gonna have a look at another video from Microsoft. So we're gonna see here we have someone from the sales team also. They are, you know, people in sales generally often face some challenges, let's say, like managing accounts, increasing revenue, while spending some time on administrative tasks, even like planning, data entry. Uh, Basically, the goal is to spend more time engaging with customers rather than engaging with files and sheets, right? So basically, Microsoft 365 Copilot offers solutions to reduce the administrative overhead. You see, freeing up some time for the sales team to focus on customer engagement and the revenue growth as well. So let's have a look at this video and see what it has to, what are some of the key elements that you can take away from it. Oops.
To achieve their goals, sales organizations must dynamically manage accounts, grow opportunity pipelines, and become trusted advisors. This is rarely easy, and there is always pressure to support more customers and increase revenue. Top sellers are looking to engage more deeply with customers, but unfortunately, sales teams end up spending most of their time on administrative tasks like planning, data entry, and internal meetings. In fact, studies show sellers spend about 70% of their time on tasks that don't involve interacting with customers. To reduce this overhead and spend more time selling, organizations can use Microsoft 365 Copilot to reimagine their sales experience. Microsoft 365 Copilot connects with their work data and is available in the productivity tools that sellers use every day. Copilot can also surface the right information at the right time, so sellers can answer customer questions instantly and build credibility. And you can take Copilot even further with the Microsoft 365 Copilot Sales Agent and custom agents built in Microsoft Copilot Studio, providing additional functionality to streamline business processes. Copilot helps redefine key sales processes like lead generation, customer engagement, negotiations, and post-sales follow-up. Leveraging an AI assistant across these processes can drive revenue by increasing quality, capacity, and effectiveness. At Microsoft, we've been using Copilot products, including Microsoft 365 Copilot, the Copilot Sales Agent, and Copilot in Dynamics 365 Sales. The sales organization at Microsoft was one of the first teams to interact with Copilot, so they have lots of experience using it to improve their processes. I'm excited to be here today with Brent Johnson. He's a global black belt in our US sales organization and has agreed to give us the inside scoop on some of the value Copilot can offer sales teams. Hi, Brent. Thanks for joining me and for sharing your Copilot tricks of the trade with us.
Hi, Cynthia. It's great to be here.
To get us started, could you share a bit more about your role here at Microsoft?
Yeah, as a Microsoft 365 Global Black Belt, or GBB, my main aim is to teach customers about using AI to work smarter, not harder. I focus on things like how to drive business growth, cut down on extra costs, and use Viva Suite to track their goals and measure wins.
And I'm sure that keeps you busy and gives you plenty of opportunities to use Microsoft 365 Copilot every day. What are some examples of how you and other GBBs are using Copilot to improve your results?
Yeah, there are a few ways I use Copilot with my customers, starting with how I prepare a customized pitch deck. The first step is to research the customer. I like to have Copilot find the company's latest financial statements so I can understand more about their current performance, their goals, and any challenges they're facing. So I'll enter a prompt to get more information about the company's latest quarterly earnings. Then I can click on the link provided to download the press release. I can open that in Word and get a quick summary, or I can ask questions if I want to go deeper.
Wow, that seems a lot easier than trying to read through an entire earnings statement. What do you do next?
It's always great to prepare a slide with the customer's latest financials. This way, they know I care about and understand their business. From a blank PowerPoint presentation, I open the Copilot sidebar and ask Copilot to create a presentation from the press release. You can see that it creates a comprehensive presentation, giving me a great head start.
Nice. Do you usually have to do a lot of editing, or can you just take these slides as they are and add them to the presentation?
It really depends. I may combine some of the information onto one slide, but most of the work is done.
That's great. And I bet that really resonates with customers. Can you let us in on any other ways that you use Copilot to help connect with customers?
Another way I use Copilot every day is to get help writing emails. I work with a lot of different customers at the same time. With Copilot, I can reply to an email in seconds rather than reading through a whole thread and trying to come up with the exact right response. It stops me from overthinking things. Here's a long thread with a customer. In the most recent email, the customer requested a meeting. I can just click on Copilot and quickly tell it what I want to say. I get a well-written email draft back that I can simply review and send.
It's such a simple thing, but I know it can really save a lot of time and brain power. How else does Copilot help?
It really helps me be a better salesperson because I can share action items from the meeting immediately, which keeps the whole sales team in sync. Unlike most of us who have back-to-back meetings, it helps me go back when I do have time and remember what my next course of action with that customer needs to be. Here, you can see how I review the summary of a past meeting. I open Copilot with the Microsoft 365 Copilot Sales Agent, scroll up to find the meeting, and then open the summary. I can see all the times I was mentioned and see meeting details. I love to check the sentiment analysis to see what was said and if it was positive or negative.
That's great to hear. I think something all of us are curious about is how much time per day do you estimate you're saving with Copilot?
It varies daily, but I would say on average I save about 60 minutes a day. Much of the time savings comes from sales-related activities, but it also comes from other things that I need to do during the day, like just knowing that I can miss informational meetings and then go back and get the details later. It's really a new way of working where I can prioritize my customers and know that Copilot can help me catch up on anything I missed.
I totally relate to that. At such a big company like Microsoft, we're constantly seeing updates on our products and services, and Copilot really helps me keep up. Could you share with us how you use some of the time Copilot gives you back?
I use it in a couple ways. The first way is by spending more time on learning. The world of AI and Copilot is moving so fast. There's a ton of information coming to me on a daily basis that I need to be an expert on. The only way I can stay on top of my game is to read product information and learn from others, but that takes time. Having Copilot summarize helps me absorb new information much easier. Second, Copilot frees up time to better serve my customers, time to better prepare for my meetings, but also time to thoroughly follow up to make sure that any customer satisfaction issues are being addressed. People don't care what you know until they know how much you care. That's my life motto. Resolving their issues shows them you care about them and their business.
I love that. Brent, what advice would you give sales organizations that are looking to reimagine their processes?
First and foremost, equip your sales teams with AI tools like Copilot to swiftly harness the benefits you highlighted. Taking a proactive approach with Copilot not only helps you stay ahead of competitors, but also ensures you meet the evolving needs of your customers. We have local enablement teams that we can work with to get the most out of Copilot. The focus has been on a few high-impact scenarios that can have the biggest impact on our customers. For example, using Copilot to better comprehend your customers allows for a tailored sales strategy, which leads to more deals being closed. Additionally, fostering open communication and collaboration within your teams is crucial. Encourage the sharing of Copilot prompts and process improvements. This helps to reinforce the new habits that are required for successful adoption. Using Copilot, your organization will be well equipped to navigate the future with confidence and agility.
Amazing. It's great to hear that Copilot is making our sellers even better. Brent, thank you so much for sharing your Copilot experience with us.
Sure. Thanks again for having me.
For everyone watching, hopefully we've given you some inspiration to leverage Copilot to drive revenue growth, optimize costs, and help your sales team thrive. To learn more about how Copilot is transforming business processes, reach out to your Microsoft team. Thank you for joining us.
All right, my friends. So there you have it. I think everyone in sales can relate to what Brent was talking about, right? So this was very interesting. Basically, oops, sorry, 1 second. So the key takeaway from Brent, what he was saying, that I think most of us can relate, is that you heard what when he said like uh, Copilot helps the sales professional to streamline processes like lead generation, customer engagement, and follow-ups, like giving AI assistant, optimizing daily tasks, like crafting those custom presentation, custom emails, and so on. You see, Brent explains that the sales team they spend like 70% of their time on administrative tasks. Meanwhile, one Copilot, like they allow sales reps to get more quality time with the customers by automating some tasks like research, email writing, meeting summaries, and so on. Uh, you have the presentation creation, you have the email drafting with Copilot, meeting summaries, and doing some actionable insights, which help all by saving some time, you see? So, in conclusion, by leveraging the Microsoft 365 Copilot, sales teams they can drastically improve their efficiency, better engage with the customers, and drive revenue growth. You see, a small advice: remember to equip your sales team with the AI tools like Copilot so you can stay ahead of your competitors and you can tailor like strategies for your customer needs, which will get you to close even more deals as well. So let's begin by looking at how Microsoft 365 Copilot can make one of our daily lives, our daily tasks, I mean, in sales much faster and more efficient. So yes, here we're talking about communication, basically. Uh, so it enhances the communication by using the AI directly in Outlook. See, so instead of starting from scratch when you're drafting emails or scheduling follow-up meetings, Copilot uses data from your CRM system. All right, it uses context also from your Microsoft 365 apps. Uh, it works with Microsoft Graph also, which is a Microsoft tool platform in your organization with different that has like relationships and activity insights on your data towards Microsoft Graph. Altogether, these sources they allow Copilot to be able to take the concept, context, some data, and be able to help you out by answering and generating, if you want, personalized, relevant messages that fit the conversation history and the sales context that you have. Like, and the example you can see here in the slide, Copilot drafts a tailored outreach email. See, something that sales teams they do frequently, and this saves time also while ensuring the tone and the content remains aligned with the customer relationship and sales stage. So, uh, by automating some repetitive communication tasks, sellers they can focus more on the conversation itself rather than the mechanics of writing. You see, um, in short, this feature helps sales professionals to stay consistent, responsive, efficient. You see, all that reducing some manual writing time while also increasing the communication quality. So instead of spending like, I don't know, 20 minutes to think about what type of email should we write or how should we write it, we can just write it in 2 minutes and spend the rest of the time, I don't know, sending more emails. So mainly, uh, we can see also here the feature about summarizing the information. So as we saw in previous videos, like it can summarize an email, also a whole email thread. So instead of starting from scratch, that's what I meant to say. When you are like drafting emails or scheduling some follow-up meetings, um, Copilot, it can save time because it will read all your content. It will focus. Uh, uh, it can understand the whole concept, the people who were inside this thread, who said what, and so on. Uh, so it will understand and give me context, summarizing the information. It will take the long email thread, the meeting discussions, and it will condense them into clear, actionable summaries. You see, like instead of manually reading through the long conversation histories, it will just extract key points like the customer questions, the requested product details, if there's any action items, some follow-ups, sales signals and intent indicators even. You see, all of these summaries can then be saved directly into your CRM platform, ensuring that the customer records they stay up to date without any manual entry. So it can all be automated even. Uh, the AI also will add like sales specific insights if you want to when it's connected to the CRM and Microsoft Graph, helping the sellers quickly understand the context before responding or even before preparing like for the next engagement. So this dramatically reduces the time spent on administrative works and help the salespeople to stay organized and well informed. You see, also here's another capability of Copilot and sales workflow, which is content generation. So this is especially useful for the sales team who need to prepare materials quickly without sacrificing quality, of course. So we can see here on this slide, we have like, let's see, okay, we have the Microsoft 365 Copilot for Sale, which can assist in generating a wide range of sales content across PowerPoint, Excel, Word, and so on. With AI assistance, you guys, the sellers, you can like pitch decks in PowerPoint, do some meeting preparation briefs and proposals in Microsoft Word, um, do some data visualization, can do some reports in Excel even. Like for example, Copilot can automatically pull customer records, opportunity details, can deal with timelines and even past interactions, also to generate a structured meeting brief or even prepare analytics visuals based on the sales data. So you see, this reduces the amount of manual work that is typically required and will help the sellers to go into meetings better prepared with more personalized material. All right, let's have a look at another short video, which is very interesting, talking about how the sellers, they can save time with Microsoft Copilot Sales. We're gonna do a short demo. We're gonna see a short demo as well in this video, how we can work with Microsoft Sales, Copilot for Sales, to boost productivity using the different AI powered tools that are integrated into the platform. All right, so let's have a look at this and go.
I'm a seller at Northwind Traders, and we're coming up on the end of the quarter, and I'm starting to feel the pinch to meet my goals. Like most sellers, I spend around 70% of my time researching customers creating content, and updating CRM, only 1/3 of my day is spent directly with customers selling. Let me show you how Microsoft Copilot for Sales has changed the game for me and my teammates by bringing sales insights and next-generation AI into the flow of work to allow us to spend more time selling. Let's see it in action. I have a handful of open deals I'm working and have received an email from a potential customer, but I don't have much context in this email to respond. Copilot for Microsoft 365 summarizes emails to quickly catch up on the details. However, in this email, there was not much content to summarize. But since Copilot for Sales draws on details from the CRM, the experience is enriched to deliver an optimized experience for sellers. Copilot summarizes the email and augments it with data from the CRM. It has pulled in Abby's title, company name, and details about the opportunity, and identified a BANT insight. BANT stands for Budget, Authority, Need, and Timeline, key details needed to move deals forward. Understanding that they secured budget is a huge indicator that this deal is ready to go. Copilot for Sales surfaces key sales info to further highlight details about the deal, enhanced with the insights from this email. Additionally, I can see suggested actions to update the opportunity, review information about the deal coming from CRM, such as opportunity summary and related account, contact, and opportunity details. No more toggling back and forth to CRM. All the sales information related to the sender right here in Outlook. I can quickly update the opportunity in CRM, reflecting the new details, to efficiently advance this deal forward. Before Copilot for Sales, we could easily miss these important buying signals, and updates to CRM were typically from memory, so data quality in the CRM varied across our sales team. Let's get back to the email. I want to respond to Abby with details to help move this deal forward. Let's see how Copilot can help. When replying to the email, I see some prompts to assist with generating a reply. Let's use the Make a Proposal prompt to update her on the details of the opportunity while also taking into account her recently approved budget. When using Copilot for Microsoft 365, prompts would be shown based on the content of the email. These prompts, provided by Copilot for Sales, are geared towards closing a deal and draw on data from the CRM. The generated reply helps to craft a response that includes the product details and quantities aligned with her recently approved budget, shares details about the product, and discuss some next steps to keep the deal moving forward. Now that Copilot has generated a draft, it's up to me to review and personalize to my tone. And send. Current users of Copilot for Sales have reported saving 30 minutes per email using the email generation feature. Can you imagine? How many emails a day do you have? Okay, the deal is so close. Let's see how I rally the sales team to close out this deal before the end of quarter. Using Copilot for Sales, I previously set up a deal room in Teams where a number of different team members have been collaborating over the last few weeks. In the pursuit of closing deals, I find myself collaborating with an average of 15 cross-functional teams to service my customers. Deal rooms simplify this by curating collaboration spaces for my customers and the various deals I am working on. Check it out. Copilot for Sales includes an opportunity summary at the top of the deal room that reflects the recent changes so the entire team is up to date on the opportunity. The team have been actively engaging in this channel to collaborate on the deal. Looks like they were able to leverage that new pitch deck they had recently received from marketing. Due to the urgent nature of this deal and upcoming meeting, I am going to create a meeting prep doc to ensure that the team is up to date on the latest customer details and ready to help close out the deal. Let's see how Copilot in Word can assist with this task. A critical but tedious process, I would normally look at the details saved to the CRM and past email and meeting exchanges with the customer to manually prepare a summary. Now, all I need to do is select the meeting and Copilot does the rest. Here, you can see that the generative powers of Copilot are elevated by the integration of CRM record details and details from Microsoft 365. The brief includes details about participants, an opportunity summary, recent meeting insights, email thread summaries, related records from the CRM, and any open customer service cases that the team should be aware of going into our upcoming call. Let's get back to notifying the team. I post to inform the team that Abby has secured budget and stress the urgency. I inform them of the upcoming meeting and share the meeting prep doc to ensure we are all on the same page. This ensures the entire team is aware of what's going on and ready to have a great call. Okay, it's the day of the meeting and the team just wrapped up a great call. After the call, the sales team consults the meeting recap. Here, we can see key sales-related tasks from the meeting that can be added to CRM and conversational KPIs to assess our team's call performance. Let's create the task for Haley to update the proposal by the end of week. And done. We can also review the AI-generated notes from the meeting, summarizing the meeting notes and follow-up actions. This is one more example of where the rich AI capabilities of Copilot in Microsoft 365 summarize the meeting, and Copilot for Sales augments the experience to bring sales-specific actions to the seller. Well, there you have it. With Copilot for Sales, I can now engage with my customers more efficiently, collaborate with my sales team, and conduct more effective meetings, all while ensuring my CRM is up to date. And notice that not once did I have to go directly into my CRM. All my sales activities can be done here in Office, so I can spend more time with my customers, selling. We have heard from our customers that Copilot for Sales has not only contributed to time savings, but also improved seller skills. In fact, one customer stated that it has also contributed to better work-life balance and increased revenue by 25% in one quarter.
All right, my friends. So you see, very, very, very uplifting, very interesting. We have a lot of qualities, like a lot of benefits. I mean, like time saving automation, integrating insight, smart email assistance, proactive recommendations. You see, I can think also about enhancing the collaboration, focusing on the selling basically, which is very powerful for us. Let's move forward to more interesting things. Now we're going to be talking a little bit more about the sales funnel, which is basically the technology that we're all looking into working with sales funnels. You see, like let's walk through a little bit how AI enhances every stage of a modern sales funnel. Here we have a high-level journey, if you want, on the slide, a high-level journey from awareness all the way to the post-sale retention. It shows where AI brings measurable impact also. It helps you to understand like not just the technology, but where and why it creates value. So first on the awareness, about awareness at the top of the funnel here, the goal is to get to the right people to notice you. You see, AI enhances this by doing like some AI ads, for example. You see, the AI platforms, they can analyze huge volumes of campaign data so that like they can optimize targeting, and they can work with budget allocation, placements, and even messaging as well. You see, talking like LinkedIn AI Insights, for example, is a great tool to work with to predict some campaign performance and streamline the targeting recommendations. You see, we work with lead enrichment. You see, ICP targeting. AI now can generate like hyper accurate audience that lists it's based on behaviors. So it can be based on company attribute, can be based on intent. We have platforms like iCustomer.ai that identifies like the high intent accounts, the lookalikes, and like the visitor intelligence also, which is a nice tool to work with. All right. Second step in the funnel will be to catch the interest. You see, like one potential customers show interest, okay, and now AI can help engage them in a personalized way. So, like we're working with personalized content creation. We have AI chatbots for product queries as well. Like we have chatbots like Drift or Intercom or even HubSpot AI chat, which answers questions instantly. You see, it all qualifies leads, and it guides the visitors through the early explorations as well. Step 3 in the journey would be the consideration. You see, at this stage, the customer is evaluating the options. Like AI, they can help the teams to prioritize the efforts. They can predict the lead score. You see, like AI will analyze attributes and behaviors to determine which leads are most likely to convert. This ensures that sales team they focus their time where it matters the most and not just wasting time or trying with with everyone, like with every people, every lead that we have to make them convert. There's something also like called behavior prediction. You see, we have tools like Salesforce, Einstein. We have tools like Zoho, CRM. It looks at some past actions to predict future ones, like the likelihood to book a demo, for example, or the likelihood to download some content. It helps this, and it will flag like this person as a good potential conversion lead. All right. Stage 4 is the decision. So here AI plays a strategic role in helping prospects be able to reach a confident buying decision. You see, like we can work on proposal drafting. We can work with on price optimization, like by analyzing the historical sales, the trends, even the competition as well. It can recommend some optional pricing strategies for us. You can also have some copilot driven insights. You see, we have platforms like Microsoft Dynamic Copilot or like Gong.io that extract some patterns from the sales conversations, highlighting the objections, the winning behaviors, and also deals with risks as well, which is basically uh, helps us instead of doing this on our own, like to analyze and so we can just let AI work this for us without us having to worry about something that we might miss. Stage 5 is the post sales. So a lot of people think like when the sale is done, that's it. But actually, there's also post sales, which is very important, where AI continues to drive value after the deal is closed. And you see, we have like sentiment analysis, which can help to analyze conversations and support interactions to understand customer satisfaction and even detect some risks early. We have upsell predictions. This is based on the customer's usage trends and purchase history. You see, to identify like some opportunities for cross selling or upselling, and so you see, and we have the churn risk modeling also, where like customer success platforms like Gainsights. They predict like the churn likelihood, enabling the proactive retention strategies. So basically, in conclusion, AI touches every part of the sales funnel. You see, from finding the right lead to generating interest to predicting the behavior, optimizing the decisions, and enhancing your customer loyalty even. So when learners they when um, the customers, I mean, they see how we are taking care of them with the use of AI. You guys can understand now that AI isn't just a feature, but it's an engine that actually powers an intelligent, scalable sales process. You see? So let's move forward also. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits in AI for sales. As I was saying, I have already mentioned those. You have increasing in productivity, better targeting, personalization at scale, forecasting accuracy, and dealing intelligently as well. So mainly these tools and these companies basically they illustrate like how AI they can transform the sales process, driving efficiency, personalization, better decision making as well, right? Okay, let's have a look at this next video. Okay, we're gonna explore a little bit Copilot in sales.